What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome back to our Pokemon Ruby walkthrough. In the last part, we checked out Route 126 and 127, the first two routes in our epic journey across the Hoenn Oceans. But yeah, today our plan is to get to, get through three more of those routes. Those being 128, 129, and 130, which I will go ahead and show you where we are. So we did 127 and 126 in the last part. We are currently on 128, and then we'll head down to 129 and 130. And this pathway will eventually lead us to Pacifidlog Town. So firstly, before we get into any trainer battles, what I'm gonna do is actually just show off kind of the way that you're gonna go when you're ready to head to Victory Road. So after you defeat the 8th gym, you're actually gonna come here to Route 128 and veer off to the right a bit. And I don't think there's, well, no, there's a good amount of trainers down here, never mind. But yeah, you will eventually come across Evergrande City right here, and you're going to be blocked by a waterfall for now. But yeah, this is, well, not really a city, it's just a Pokemon Center. But yeah, that is basically the entrance to Victory Road. So I figured I would just go ahead and show that off. Maybe you're like way ahead of me in this walkthrough or something, I don't know. But for now, let's get to fighting the trainers. And I put Rotters up front, but I didn't realize that there was a swimmer chilling over here. And yeah, just, you know, get ready for more trainer battles. They are abundant. They are all over the place here on these routes. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a triathlete doing some very intense training for his next triathlon. The two triathletes on this route will give you their phone number for a rematch later on if you'd like. But yeah, I wonder if there's like actually triathlons in the Pokemon universe. Like, you know, we've seen the triathlete trainer classes before, but we've never seen an actual triathlon going on. Maybe that becomes a thing in the new Gen 9 games. I highly doubt it, but it would be really freaking cool because, I don't know, it would just show off like more of the Pokemon world. It would make it, I don't know, seem a bit more realistic and whatnot. I'm going to skip out on that fisherman down there for now. Let's take down the cool trainer because they have cool teams, you know, and teams that Lairon doesn't really have to worry about. Also, there's 3 heart scales that you can find on this route. They're kind of all hidden on the little small patches of island. So I'm not going to hunt them down. I don't know why the developers had to make them all hidden, but, you know, that stinks. And then underwater, you can get a protein and a pearl if you'd like. And wow, you have a full restore. Wow. Wow, okay. Alright, I see how it is. We're playing that game. I'm just hit you with 2 more strengths then. That's right, your Gloom can't handle it, boy. It cannot handle it. And once we level up, Rogers will be in the triple digits in terms of HP. And yeah, looks like that will be the final Mon to reach that feat. So that is pretty neat. I'm a poet, didn't even know it. Anyways, you have an Azumarill. I'm making it easy here. We'll go out to Bolt. Give this thing a Thunderbolt. I didn't really think about that when I named Manectric. That, you know, his name is almost going to be the same as, like, his best move for the rest of the game. And there's a double edge. Yeah, nice job killing yourself, Azumarill. Good one. A good amount of experience. And Cool Trainer Alexa goes down. So now let me head back and fight that fisherman. And if you want to get to Route 129 as soon as you can head like straight south through 128. You don't have to, you know, come over to the right towards Evergrande City. Yo, we had a double level up during that fight. Lairon and Wailmer leveled up, so that is cool. Lairon tried to get Protect, and Wailmer tried to learn, gosh, I already forgot what it was. It was, oh gosh, Rest. And, you know, those 2 moves I'm just not too big of a fan of. So we will continue our journey, taking on this cool trainer Ruben right here, who's got a Shift Tree. I've got Blaziken out front, ready to go to give this thing a Blaze Kick. There we go. We didn't miss like we did in the last episode, which, by the way, I'm recording this video right after the last one. So, yeah, I'm still hungry, and I want food, but I'm having food very soon. Gosh, there I just sounded like greedy. I promise I'm not like that. I promise. I will be more than happy to go get my own food for sure. Anyways, you have a Graveler. That will be an easy OHKO with Surf. And then all she has left, or all he has left, is a Loudred. I feel like Ruben, I guess it's a unisex name. That's why I called him she, but Ruben, I think I've heard as a girl name, but not a boy. So pretty cool to see that here all the way back in Generation 3, whenever this was, 2001, 2003, I completely forget. I think it's 2001. But no, Pokemon Crystal came out in 2000. I feel like that'd be really rapid, especially since, if you did not know, Gen 2, those games were originally planned to be the last Pokemon games, but then, you know, they saw how great these Pokemon games were performing, and they have continued to make them, and, you know, now it's turned into literally one of, if not the most, or like the top video game franchise ever, which is super cool. But yeah, this is the final trainer here on Route 128, and then we'll move on to 129, 130, and I think we'll stop after that. But yeah, these next couple of routes are pretty short, honestly. You're kind of just heading straight west and fighting trainers like usual. You know, nothing changes. Just more and more trainers, most of them being water types, so that's why I've got Manectric back out front. Maybe I should give Gardevoir some action. It does have Shockwave. But yeah, we should be transitioning now towards 129. Here we go. So, let's start by spraying a Max Repel, and then fighting the triathlete that is swimming in a circle, because that makes total sense. Alright, I have put Gardevoir up front since Manectric leveled up there, and that is a dead end. I am going the wrong way. Nice going, Terraquake. But yeah, let's take on this man. I think there's only 4 trainers on this route, so not too bad. But yeah, I can't imagine going through these water routes without Max Repels, or at least Repels. Actually, no, Repels would get really annoying. And Super Repels. I would say without Max Repels, you are going, bleh. That was an awful sentence. You are going to have an awful time going through this route, or these, you know, couple of routes. It is just going to be a nightmare. So yeah, definitely stock up on Max Repels. I feel like maybe I've spent too much money on them, because off camera, in between this part and the last one, I bought like 20 more of them just to be safe, because, you know, not only are we using them to get through these water routes, but you also got to think of, you know, for instance, Victory Road. That's going to take up a lot of Max Repels. So yeah, just sort of keep that in mind. I would highly recommend Max Repels. They can be found, you know, I'm pretty sure in Lily Cove City, Moss Deep City. So they're everywhere, man. They're like the new hit thing. And hopefully the prices don't go up, because everyone's buying them, you know? Gosh, freaking inflation in the Pokemon universe. No, that's something that just, like, doesn't belong in Pokemon. Come on, it's a children's game. We don't need to make it very complicated. I swear, Game Freak, no, they wouldn't do that. I know they've, like, made some, you know, not so great additions to Pokemon games, but they wouldn't do that. Just, like, boost the prices for Generation 9, and everything's just crazy expensive. Alright, that man got taken out pretty easily. Looks like we have another swimmer right here. But yeah, going back to like the whole inflation thing. I mean, can you imagine the new Pokemon games? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You start out your journey. You've got, what, you usually get like 2,000 Pokédollars from your mom. Maybe it's like 4,000 or 5,000. I feel like in the recent games they have increased to that total. But yeah, you just get the money from your mom, and you're heading out on your journey. You get to the first Pokemart, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can buy some Pokeballs. And then Pokeballs are like 10,000 per ball. That would be freaking insane. And let's just say it would definitely ruin, you know, Game Freak's reputation. I'm sure not many people would love Gen 9. Even though so far, like, a ton of people are loving the trailers, and I haven't really seen the leaks. But from what I've heard, I mean, I haven't heard anything bad about them, so that's a good sign. But yeah, I'm sure increasing the prices by a lot in the Pokemarts would definitely put Generation 9 as like the least favorite Pokemon game, just in general in the Pokemon community. So, Game Freak, if you're watching right now, don't do that. Don't do that. And I don't know why I'm going on this whole spiel about them putting inflation in Pokemon games, because, I mean, obviously it's not going to happen. I would think it's not, at least. I feel like I skipped a trainer, did I? No, I fought you. Was there someone in here? No. I said there was only 4 trainers, right? Yeah, okay, I fought everyone. I don't know what I'm going on about then. Okay, so let's go to Route 130, which only has 2 trainers on it. So that's cool. They're going to go down pretty quickly. And the one item that you can find on this route is the Lychee Berry. Now, the Lychee Berry, it is an interesting one. If you want to get your hands on this, good luck, because you're going to need a buttload of it. Because the Lychee Berry is only found on Mirage Island. Now, Mirage Island is not your typical island. It is located here on Route 130, but it only, physically appears for you if you talk to an old man in one of the houses on Pacifidlog Town, and he says that he can see Mirage Island today. But the chances of that happening are like 1 in something thousand. I don't know. It's a crazy high number. So, if you talk to that old man, I forget which one it is. I'm assuming he's in one of the houses on the right side of the town. But if you talk to him and he says that he can see Mirage Island, then you've got to be like one of the luckiest people, because it is just a crazy low chance of it happening. But if it does, by a miracle it does happen, then you can get the Lychee Berry. They're on that island, and you can also find Why Nots. Now, obviously, the easier way to get a Why Not is to just get the egg from Lavender Town. But, not Lavender Town, Lavridge Town, jeez. This is not Kanto. But, yeah, you can also get Why Nots there. And I guess it would be a super cool flex to show off that you got a Why Not from Mirage Island as opposed to the egg. So, that's cool. But, yeah, that's the only new Pokemon that you can technically get here on Route 130. Of course, you can't find it normally. Anyways, I think we're going to have time before Route 131, too. I'm kind of going to check real quick how long it is. I believe it's not that long because we're really close to Pacifidlog. You know what? There are more trainers than I thought. The original plan was to just cover this route. So, you know what? Nah, we're like 12 and a half minutes in. We can do this. We can get through Route 131, and I think that'll work out perfectly, because then we'll have like a nice little pit stop, and we can check out Pacifidlog Town, and then we can go even further west of that through Route 130, 2, 33, and 34, which, by the way, those routes are very interesting because there's like a constant current that pushes you left, so you kind of have no control of where you're going to go, but there's still a lot of trainers and items to I don't know, what's the word? Battle and collect. Sure, I'll go with that. Alright, let's go to Route 131. Here we go. I'm just gonna take on whichever trainers I see. Also, Route 131 will lead you to the Sky Pillar, which we're not gonna check out right now because there's nothing for you to do. It is home to Rayquaza, as I'm sure you guys know, but you can't encounter Rayquaza until the post-game here in Ruby and Sapphire. So yeah, don't worry about it for now. However, if you're playing Emerald, that place comes into play much earlier on, like before the 8th gym, during the peak of the plot. And let's hope we don't miss rollout here. Come on, Thanos, I'm sort of giving you a chance. You can get some nice EXP with this Sea King. Unfortunately, there's no more like cool trainers on this route or anything, so I'm kind of, oh my gosh. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. I really should check if you guys can hear my dog scratching on my door, but, JD, he's back, wanting to get into my room, like usual. But yeah, as I was saying, there's no more cool trainers, so I'm kind of just stuck brute forcing my way through here with Thanos, because the other Pokemon, like Manectric and Gardevoir, are getting, I don't know, pretty high level. They're, like, running away with it, and I'm trying to split it up relatively evenly. But, I can't do much with all of these Water-type trainers. And, man, there he is again. Bro, I've got, like, roughly 5 more minutes. Could you just give me that? Please, JD. Please. You might be wondering why I can't keep my door open. But, if I kept my door open, first of all, I think the audio, well, I don't know if it'd be too big of a difference. But, there may be a bit more of an echo with, like, the audio kind of leading out into the hallway. But also, there's other people in the house, I gotta kind of respect that. Anyways, oh, you've got Whirlpool. Now I can't even switch. Alright, Whelmer, you better not miss now, boy. You better not miss, or you're getting kicked off the team. That's right, I said it, you're getting kicked off the team. So, now that I said that, though, he's not gonna miss. I promise. Watch this. He's not gonna miss, and we're gonna be able to just knock out this Whelmer, and then one-shot the next Pokemon. It's gonna be beautiful. This Whirlpool animation is getting a little annoying, though, but that's fine. that is a-okay. I think after this dude we have, what, 3 more trainers to go, so not too bad, not too bad. And, ooh, it's a Tentacruel. Okay, you better land this thing, because Tentacruels can be very annoying. Unfortunately, we're not the fastest Pokemon in the world, so we're going to get outsped, but that's okay. And we landed! Yeah, Thanos! Let's go. Bring in destruction. Oh my gosh, that didn't kill. But yeah, bringing destruction to people, just like he did in the Marvel movies. Let's go. You know, that's exactly why I named him. I want Thanos to be like the mean green killing machine. No, I'm just kidding. It's a Whalmer. I mean, come on, look at a Whalmer. He can't kill people. Then again, he is like a pretty big whale. I haven't really checked his height or anything, but I feel like he could definitely do some damage. All right, let's get Cacturn in here for trainer number whatever this is. Jeez, I missed like 3 Giga Drains in that fight just because a Horsey went for 1 Smokescreen. That was it, 1 Smokescreen, and I missed 3 Giga Drains because of it. Freaking dumb. My RNG sucks. Anyways, yeah, Swimmer Susie back there had a Horsey, Whalmer, and Pelipper. And speaking of Pelipper, we're seeing another one right here with Swimmer Richard. Haha, what's the other name for Richard that they used to say? Haha, I'm just kidding. I'm PG, guys. At least I try to be, you know. Stop delaying the inevitable with Protect. My goodness. Oh, thank goodness. I was about to say, if he got the double Protect, I mean, what is the chance of double Protect? I think it's like 25, because I'm pretty sure, or no, is it 50? Because Protect usually has 100 accuracy, and then I think after every turn it, like, gets cut in half or something. I don't know. Maybe that's in a future generation. I remember seeing that stat somewhere. Alright, last battle coming up, which is a double battle. It's like a sister and a little brother, so that's cool. Too bad they have, you know, pretty lame water types that we've already seen before. I wish we'd see, like, Clamperl and Relicanth and, you know, Huntail, Gorbis, some more unique water types, Barboach even, freaking Whiscash, like, that'd be fine, but unfortunately, we are stuck with, you know, the generic Tentacools, Wingulls, who also should be evolved, by the way, but no, they're not, so whatever. Wingull's gonna get 1 shot. Rogers, I hate to break it to you, you might die. Like, you might. It depends on how good of AI this person wants to have, because I think it's gonna live a shockwave. Oh no, we get a crit! Yo, Wally's coming in. See, Wally knew that the Azumarill would kill Lairon, so he's like, no, I got you, Rogers. I got you, Aaron Rodgers. He's like the wide receiver that came in and like made a diving catch when Aaron Rodgers threw a bad pass, you know? Anyways, right here is Pacifidlog Town, and this is where I'm going to call it a video. So yeah, we'll be checking out this place and the routes west of here next time. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces.